Solidarity. Solidarity. Great Pengasan. Great Pengasan. Credit alert to one. Credit alert to one. Credit alert to women. Women are great. Our agenda: train a woman, educate a woman. Our agenda: solidarity. Great Nigerian workers, ever conscious Nigerian workers, ever hardworking Nigerian workers, ever intelligent Nigerian workers, greatest of the greatest of the greatest Nigerian workers. Thank you so much, comrades. Although the master of the ceremony has established the protocol, but I will be fine if I don't respectfully recognize one or two persons that are here. Most especially our daddies that have been here since yesterday. We call them the conscience of Pengasan, because they are the people that ensure that we are here today. Most of the CBAs, most of the collective bargaining agreements that you enjoy today in the industry predated us. In fact, when a lot of us, when we are employed in our respective places of work, we met a good condition of service. And this wouldn't have been possible if not for the light of our elder. Few of them are not here. I think about 2 or 3 of them are not here. But here we have our elder, the past president of Pengasan. I recognize you, sir. Pa Austin Ezewanka is a high chief. We have Elder Comrade Gani Owoduni. He was the president of Pengasan during June 12th. Hope you all understand what that means. We have our elder, Dr. Brown Ugbefun, popularly referred to as Godfather. We appreciate you. Then when the MC was introducing our own daddy and elder brother, he said he was formerly a governorship aspirant, that we should call him His Excellency. Maybe we'll call him His Excellency in waiting. We appreciate you, sir, for all that you have done. Comrade Peter Esele, past president Pengasan, past president Trade Union Congress of Nigeria. Then also we have Comrade Babatunde Oguns, who was a 2-term president of Pengasan. He spent 6 years as president of Pengasan between 2008 and 2014. Then we have our elder as well, Comrade Bayo Olowoshile, who was the former general secretary of Pengasan. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate everything that you have done in the past. In fact, Comrade Shino, who was the president before the Godfather, said something that if you are president of Pengasan and you left that position without a high BP, you have to go and do a serious Thanksgiving. That because to hold that position for just one day, the stress and the rigor that comes with it, it's quite enormous. But seeing all of you dressed so beautifully and gracing all our functions, we are extremely happy, and we thank God for life, and we thank God for good health. Thank you all for all you do. We really appreciate you. Members of the NAC of Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, the president of Association of Senior Civil Servants, also the deputy president 1 of TUC, president of FOCTOB, who is also DP3 of TUC. We quite recognize you. Thank you. You've been here since yesterday. The general secretary of TUC, we appreciate you. Thank you. The auditor of TUC, we quite appreciate you all for the strong solidarity that you have shown to the Pengasan family. We appreciate you. The CWC members of TUC, the General Secretary, the Deputy President, and all other members, the National IRO, the National Treasurer of Pengasan, we appreciate you all for all the solidarity, that we have shown, and the camaraderie that we've put together to get this program underway. And also our invited guests. And just before that, when I came in earlier, I met the former deputy president of TUC. He sat at the invited guest corner. I said, no, Comrade Owan, you cannot be sitting here. You were just part of us few days ago. I mean, he's someone that has put a lot into this movement as a former deputy president of Pengasan, Comrade Owan Abua. We quite appreciate you. You're welcome. Then all other NEC members that are here, we appreciate you. Our women, we appreciate you for all that you have stood for, for this association. Then we have a lot of former CWC members here. I could see our former Port Harcourt Zonal Chairman, Comrade Otono. I could see the immediate past chairman, a very strong chairman from Warri Zone who just retired from service just less than 1 month ago. Comrade Audu Shokomale, popularly referred to as Choko Milo. We quite appreciate you. All the dignitaries that are here, the ED from NMDPRO, Corporate Services, Comrade Sadiq, thank you so much for always being present. Then also to our very own, we quite appreciate you, sir, for all that you've done for the movement and for all the support you've given to us. So, comrades, I wish to welcome every one of us to this event. I could see a lot of state TUC chairmen. We appreciate you all. And thank you for the solidarity that we have shown since yesterday. But just to state a few things as well, because yesterday we listened to lots of announcements and lots of policy statements that were made on this particular platform. Today, as we all know, that we have the issues that are bothering us as a country, issues that are dependent on deregulation of the downstream sector of the oil and gas industry. And also, when the deregulation actually came, when the pronouncement was made on May 29th at the Eagle Square, a lot of us did not really understand the implications. Over the years, the labor movement have been steadfast on the positions of what they think could be done before government could go into deregulation. And a lot of these has been stated in the past, things to put in place. For the short term, the medium term, and for the long term. This has been established. And also yesterday, you heard when the panelists came, they also made some far-reaching comments on some far-reaching proposals on what could be done in order to alleviate the sufferings that Nigerians are passing through today. And you could see labor leaders, both in the past and in the now, are all in sync on what could be done. In the short term, you could talk about palliatives. In the medium term, you must be able to design a good transportation system for our country, because that is key and that is necessary. Because today, I can tell you that there are some people that sleep at their place of work. What they do is that on Monday, they will come, they live in suburbs, outskirts of Abuja, outskirts of Lagos, and outskirts of most mega cities in Nigeria. So what do happen is that on Monday they come to work, they come with all their clothes that they are going to put on for the entire week. So they remain in their office place till Friday. It is not Friday that they will go back home. And these are the realities that we are currently living in as a country. So as government, we have always consistently called on them for them to be up and doing, because they have always asked Nigerians to sacrifice. They have always asked Nigerians to tighten their belt. But as government, they are living in affluence. We have told them and we have asked them, what are those adjustments that you have to make as government? What are those, cost of living adjustments and the cost of governance? You have to reduce your cost of governance, because you cannot continuously live, as business as usual. You cannot continuously do things the way it was done in the past. And you are not telling the generality of the people that they have to tighten their belt. And as an association, Pengasan, we must also come up with policy statements on the things and hold government accountable. Because government, at the end of the day, must cut and reduce the cost of governance. Because if you don't reduce the cost of governance, you will not have enough fund to be able to channel into the productive areas of the economy. Yesterday, we talked about provision of infrastructures. We talked about provision of healthcare, provision of education. But all these cannot be done if you continuously expand government. We have seen the government of today. Appointments are endless. You have a particular government as of today. They have appointed nothing less than 5 or 6 aides on media alone. So we think that as government, what we should be thinking today is how to shrink governance. And as you could recall as well, we have 48 ministers today. And there are still 3. We don't know if they will still be cleared. And that could take the tally to 51. And these ministers, at the end of the day, they are going to recruit aides, they are going to recruit PAs and PA to PA and aides to PA. Before you know, that government size is going to bloat as well. Yesterday as well, we talked about innocent, for example. In United States of America, when George Bush was there, George Bush Jr., as well as Barack Obama, we all knew how they bailed out the auto industry. So part of what we have also demanded in the discussions we have been having with government is that no, what you should do. Innocent today, there's a limitation in the number of vehicles Innocent can produce. We have had discussions with them. So these limitations are real. These limitations are there. But as government, what is the support that you are giving to them? Because if you say Innocent today can produce like 1,000 buses per year, you could assist them in order to get loans at single-digit interest rate. You could also bail them out as well by giving them grants for them to expand their assemblies and for them to expand their production facility. Because if this is not done, their capacity will be the way it is today. They will not be able to meet the yearnings of Nigerians. So these are some of the things that we have actually been asking. And as Pengasan, we are going to push consistently to ensure that these and many more are done. So, comrades, I welcome you all to today's section, and I am very optimistic. I'm very sure that today's section is going to be as enriching as it was yesterday, if not much more. So I encourage us to relax, take our seat, take some bottle of water, and I can assure you that at the end of the day, as an individual, we'll be much more enlightened and we will be much more informed. Solidarity. Thank you so much, comrades. Thank you.
Please, can we put our hands together for the President of Pengasan, Engineer Festus Osifo. Thank you very much. Mr. President, we have some introductions to do further before we proceed to the next item on